Your markets look like they're going to bounce really soon. Let's take a quick look at S&P 500. Right here, you guys are just about to touch this giant moving average. You guys have been running down for a while, so that's that pull in the markets. Starting to get a little stretched, so it needs to come back up for a little reset. So as soon as it touches there, or it could do it right now, you guys may see a bounce in the S&P 500. Here's your cues. Very, very choppy, but you guys have been going down. Now, you guys are really close to the giant moving average and have a high probability of bouncing just because it has been stretching way down. We will see in the upcoming days if we actually get that bounce. Now, out of the three indexes that I show, your Dow Jones has the cleanest look. You guys have the beautiful all the way down, basically touching that giant moving average. Now you guys just need to wait for a reversal, and there goes the start of your bounce that you will see, most likely. Your TLT didn't do much today, kind of sat there just a little flat, jumped up a little bit, but we may see a retest of the giant moving average. If you get rejected, your TLT most likely goes lower, or it could go back up above the giant moving average. Now it just needs to find support on top of it or resistance below it, and then we'll get a clear direction of where we will go, most likely. Your 2-year yield is coming down to retest the giant moving average. If you guys find support, then you will most likely hit the price target drawn right here. Now, this can get a little intense because you guys have FOMC this Wednesday. So we may see a slight rate hike just because your Fed is below where it's supposed to be, because the Fed just follows the 2-year yield. Now the Fed is falling behind. So if we find support here, your Fed is going to have to increase the interest rates. Here's your 10-year yield. You guys peaked up out of the pattern. Now you're breaking back inside. If you guys do find support on top of that 200-day moving average, the yellow line, then you will most likely go higher. But you also have to break back up out of the pattern, and then we'll see from there where it goes. Bitcoin isn't doing much, but here's your XRP. Looks like you guys are breaking up out of the horizontal pattern. Congratulations, but you guys do have a whole lot of resistance going on. Right now, the whole flow of XRP is in the down direction. You guys are below the giant moving average, so that's more resistance making you want to go lower. So this trade, like in a previous trade in Bitcoin, it might just be a dud because so many things are pointing to the downside. That's just the probabilities. But if you do take out this trade, not recommended, and paper trade it most likely won't play out. Here's your gold. Silver's not really doing anything, but you guys broke down out of the pattern. Looks like you guys are just sitting there today. Still a little bearish on it, but if you find support on this support line, congratulations, you will most likely get your bounce and go higher. And that was all for today for the markets. Looks like your indexes are getting ready to do a bounce. It's going to be a very short bounce because your markets are topping out, and your gold looks like it may have a run up higher. And XRP, good luck. And I will see you guys on Wednesday.